We've got a really neat event coming up. Growing Seeds of Peace, Guns into Garden Tools. And to explain what's happening, and the public is invited, to my immediate left, we have Paula Snyder-Belusky, and she is with the Center of Peace and Reconciliation. So is John Foster, that was right beside her. So thank you both for coming today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Okay, so Paula, let's start with you. It's coming up Saturday. What's the event going to be like?
Well, so we've called it Growing Seeds of Peace, Guns into Garden Tools. And the centerpiece will be a blacksmith coming from the organization Raw Tools. And he's going to take guns provided to us from the Lima Police Department and convert them into garden tools. And, you know, you might ask, well, what's the point of this? Like, you know, and so part of it is to spark our imaginations, to think about gun violence prevention in our neighborhoods. The biblical prophets talk about the day that swords will be beaten into plowshares and spears into pruning hooks. And so this is a way that we're making that happen.
Right.
And so it's to inspire us to think about what Lima and our community could be like.
I think it is so neat to take a gun that could be so dangerous and so effective in hurting people, to make it something that's so helpful, a garden tool to, you know, provide food, etc., whatever for your garden. So it is very cool. So you're bringing them in, and that's the centerpiece, but there's more happening, right?
That's right, absolutely. So we're going to be having stories from gun violence survivors. We will be having the Lima Police Department on hand to talk about gun safety, crime victim services to talk about violence de-escalation, and then we're going to have fun stuff. So we'll have great music, Aesthetic in the Groove, Amos Marcelin from Haiti. We'll have art activities and food trucks. So I think it's just going to be a really great day.
Certainly is. All right, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And John, I think this event, you've had several, and they've all been great, but this one really is like going even further, really lifting up a lot of things that the public really should come to this. And see all that is happening.
Primarily because we're getting more people involved. Last October, when we had our open house, it was just us. But now we're having other agencies coming to join us and getting on board, working together, which is what we primarily wanted to start doing anyway, is to move forward with other agencies in peace and reconciliation and advocating for nonviolence.
Right, yeah. So this is just going to be a great tool. So this, the whole family should come to this one, right?
Absolutely.
All ages will enjoy this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One more thing, the weapons themselves are being donated to us from the police department here in Lima, and they are weapons of crime.
Okay.
So
that would be neat to see those turned into something useful.
And as they are being melded into garden tools, we are allowing any victims of any crime to use the hammer and to help hammer that into a garden tool.
Oh, wow.
So it's a kind of a healing process,
yes, too. Yes, wow. Like so many seeds being planted here, and there's so many stories to all work in. So this event is, once again, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, right there at the center on Pierce Street. So it's one of those, I feel like you could stay the whole time and just see so much involved, but you can come and go, right, for the day?
Absolutely, you can come and go. There'll be things happening on and off throughout the day, but kind of the high point will be later in the afternoon when we'll have the bigger presentation with the blacksmith. But yes, come and go as you want, but stay the whole day because there's going to be great things happening.
Yeah, this is a really neat thing that you've brought to the community. Growing Seeds of Peace, there's the information that we've had on the screen, and you can see how they do it. Thank you both for coming today. Thanks.
Our pleasure.
Thanks.
All right, don't go away. New Edition continues in a moment.